YouTube, it is I, Bandedwendy. How are you? It is May 17th, 2019. And somebody on Facebook pointed out that I missed my April video. I did. April was a crazy busy month, and when I realized May 1st that I missed April, because my goal is to do a video every month in honor of 10 years post-op. March 23rd, 2009, I had my lap band surgery, and so March of 2019 marked 10 years post-op. Same lap band, same port, same doctor, same great success. And that's really why the reasons I wanted to come in here tonight. One, because I promised myself I'd make 2 videos in May to make up for the loss of April. And I also made that comment to the viewer, subscriber, contact on Facebook. And then today, it's Friday, right? And I've made the videos, and we all are familiar with the OFG, the original Fat Girl. And I'm a fan, or used to be a fan of, the WFG, the Weekend Fat Girl, or Weekend Fat Guy. Because that's who I was, you know, prior to weight loss surgery. Had my surgery on a Monday, and have always kept my official weigh-in day on Monday. So when I started my journey, I realized very quickly the weekend was a big challenge. So I encourage you, if you're new to my channel, or you're struggling with the weekend, or it's been a long time since you've watched that video, and you just need a reminder, there's the WFG, there's the Weekend Fat Girl, Bandedwendy. You'll find them, right? They're in there. But I wanted to just talk about it. Like, it's just sometimes the nature of culture, I think, plays an impact on that as well. And I'm not sure that I've really ever put it into those words before. But Friday, the culture is right around noon, you know, if you're in the workforce someplace with other humans, you're ready to get out, right? You're ready to get started. And I find it, when the weather is better, I don't know, maybe I didn't notice it as much in Southern California because it was always pretty good weather, but here in Washington State, Pacific Northwest, I notice it. If it's not rainy and cold and there's an inkling of sun and blue sky, and the sky is dry, there's this itch to get out of the office and start your weekend, right? Come around noon on Friday. And that's also tied to food. I always used to say I dieted Monday, you know, from the morning until lunch on Friday. And I saw that today in noticing it kind of with that itch. It's the beginning of the weekend, you're ready to set loose, there's exhaustion, you're tired, you've, you know, worked hard at whether it's been your weight loss journey or your weight loss surgery journey, your career, your professional life, your family life, you know, everything, and your time has been, you know, broken up into segments of you, but mostly things for everybody else. Maybe it's going to be the same for the weekend, but yet it'll be a different set of people and humans and things and tasks, right? So food, booze, time away, time off, those are all things like that are part of that carefree, I'm done with it, I'm ready to break, you know, that split from this reality to the next reality. And so, you know, I had cottage cheese and my own version that I make here of pickled cucumbers and pickled red onion and some sweet potato tortilla chips. That was my lunch today, and that was my fun Friday food. It wasn't what I had been eating Monday through Thursday, which is pretty typical for me. But I realized it was the fun Friday food. It wasn't the deep fried hot dogs and milkshakes and onion rings that other people may have been having. It was my healthy protein and produce version of what I do, right? Who I am. And then there's the, you know, the earned it, the entitlement, I deserve it kind of thing. And so what do you deserve? Right? Ask yourself, what do you deserve? So After work today, I found myself, it's a rest day from fitness, which I need to update you guys on all that story. But I couldn't wait to get outside and take Thea for a walk. And so we did. We got cruising around, and it just felt good to move, right? I mean, I can remember when it didn't feel good to move. And talking about that end of the week and that exhaustion and that tired and that just like break, you want it to be over. Fitness still does that for me, even though I felt right from the week. I still wanted, and from the end of the day on Friday, I still wanted that feeling, those endorphins that percolate when I get my heart and my lungs moving. And even just with a quick walk, I could get that, right? And it felt good to be outside. And then I went to the grocery store, right? Needed something to eat. Probably could have found something here, but again, a little bit of that. It's Friday, let's go see. I go right through the produce, the fresh produce section. I'm craving a pear, possibly with some brie. I'm researching which is the best pear to pair with cheese, with brie specifically, and in season. I'm looking at stuffed portobello mushrooms, stuffed with cheese and onions and green peppers and red peppers. I'm looking at the seafood. I end up buying the stuffed portobello and some bacon bits and some garlic salt. I go back towards where the bakery is and the deli, and I get low sodium boar's head chicken breast for thinking ahead for tomorrow when I will want some protein. No sweet treats, no beer, no wine, none of that. Just what I need to fuel me, what I need to get me through. Protein and produce. And when I picked up the portobello mushroom, I was like, is that the right? It was 90 calories and 7 proteins. I could probably use a little bit more protein. I'll look at the protein. Nah, I can throw some bacon bits on this and be satisfied, right? Who is that? That's who I am. That's what 10 years later it is. And I made those $8 for 2 stuffed portobello mushrooms, 8 minutes in the air fryer. Delicious. I can only eat, I'm not eating both of them, but it was in the package, so I made them both. And then I was like, it's early. There's still daylight. Let's go for another walk, Thea. And we walked, and that's when I started thinking. That's just when I kind of thought, I should make a video to document that, you can transform your behaviors. You can create new habits. You can be a different version of you. And it will become normal. And all these things I've described to you today are non-scale victories. And I had some flashbacks as I was, what I'm sharing with you of who I was previously. And what I would have been doing at noon on Friday all the way through the weekend as the WFG. And the choices and the decisions and the motivations and the path my brain takes my body is me. And it's been me for a long while, but it's not who I was the very first time I came on here 10 years ago and made a video. And when I became Bandedwendy. And don't lose sight of what normal is. And that it's a new normal that you're looking for. You're not living the same way, doing the same things that you did before. And if you are, I guarantee you're sitting in a struggle. right? You're probably not getting what you wanted, what you desired, what you thought was going to be. And at the same time, allow yourself to think what's going to be. That's what starts transpiring when you start making choices to live different. At one point, I wear an Apple Watch. It's a cool gadget. I don't live by it. A lot of people um, count steps and stuff like that. That's not my thing. However, as I'm walking, I get a notification that it's a rest day. I get a notification that I had hit my calorie and stand goal for the day, and I'm almost at this healthy exercise goal, and I'm over 10,000 steps. And a lot of people, myself included, way back in the day, probably don't take 10,000 steps in a day, but I did. 44, almost 45 years old. It's not old, but it's older than I was 10 years ago, right? And the kind of lethargic, tired, I'm glad it's the end of the Friday feeling I had dissipated. It's gone, right? Those endorphins kicked in. I started thinking about how good I am, how good I feel. And how thankful and how grateful I am for these moments. And it just made me start to smile, and I was like, well, I'm certainly going to get those next 4 minutes I need for exercise. Not because I need the minutes, but because there's no reason that I don't beat this watch every day. Just living, right? Without fitness, without a planned fitness on a rest day. So anyway, that's my share. That's what I wanted to come in and say. Happy Friday. I hope your May is what you want it to be. Anything's possible. What do you want it to see? What do you want to see? How do you want it to feel? What do you want it to be? Right? What do you desire? Whatever that is, give your chance to think about it. Allow yourself to be it. Allow yourself to create it. And Tia says hello. And then go for it. So anyway, until the next time, I'll be back in May. Bye.